Hey guys, I'm Rhett with Section 8 Real Estate Investing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your questions and comments below. I'll get to every single one. Today, I want to talk to you about a question that I receive more than any other, okay? And it's not a bad question, it's just the most popular question that I get. On YouTube, face-to-face, online, whenever people are talking about Section 8, this is the question I get the most. They say, Rhett, how do I turn my property into a Section 8 rental? How do I turn it into a Section 8 rental? And what I say is this. You're not really turning any property into a Section 8 rental. Any property can be a Section 8 rental, okay? And what do I mean by that? Well, the only thing that needs to happen for a Section 8 tenant to get into any home is one of two things, or both of these things. First, it has to pass an inspection from a HUD inspector that gets sent out by your local housing authority, your local housing program authority in whichever zip code your property is. And secondly, all you have to do as the landlord is accept the voucher. That's literally it. Now, for example, if I buy a property, I spend $100,000 on a property, okay? I put it up on Zillow. I use my personal favorite, gosection8.com, which it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a website that is home to tons and tons of different listings that's specialized in Section 8. If you have a voucher, that's where a lot of people go and look for homes. Say I put it on Craigslist, I put my listing for my rental everywhere I can. I get a phone call from someone, they say, hi, do you accept Section 8 vouchers? Do you accept Section 8? I say, yes, I do accept Section 8. They give me their caseworker's information. Their caseworker reaches out to me. The caseworker and I have a brief conversation. This is what the rent is. I want Miss Smith to come and live in my property. She wants to live here. I want to accept her as my tenant. The caseworker says, all right, we're going to send out an inspector to make sure it reaches the standards of Section 8, which are very straightforward. We talk about those in other videos and how to pass those inspections. An inspector comes out, checks the house, everything looks great. Guess what? Miss Smith can move in whenever you guys decide to start the lease, okay? Very, very simple. There's no crazy process. That is it. Once you get a tenant, it can be as fast as, if you list it that morning, that afternoon someone reaches out, you accept them as your tenant, they could be in 2 weeks, week and a half, however fast it takes for you to get in touch with the caseworker and for that property to be inspected. And these inspections are very, very brief. We're talking 10 to 20 minutes on your average inspection. So now, just because I spent $100,000 on that property, does that mean if I spent $10 million on a house, it couldn't be Section 8? No, it doesn't. I could buy a house that for $10 million. If I want a Section 8 tenant, it's the same thing. I list it for rent on Zillow. I list it on gosection8.com. I list it on Craigslist. John Smith calls me. He says, hey, Rhett, I want to move into that house that you have for rent. I say, great. Are you okay with what it's going for? So I'm renting for $1,000 a month. He says, yes, I'm good with that. I get his caseworker's information. I reach out to their caseworker. They send out a HUD inspector. It passes inspection, and John Smith can move in whenever. So there's no limitations on how much you spend for the property. As long as the property is in good condition and will pass HUD inspection, turning a property into Section 8 is completely up to the landlord. It's completely up to the owner if they want to accept a housing choice voucher or be a landlord in the housing choice voucher program. It's very simple, very straightforward. It's not crazy. It doesn't have to be rezoned. It doesn't have to be permitted or changed. All you have to do is accept the Section 8 tenant. All right? If you don't know how to do that, watch some other videos, see how to pass those inspections on this channel. And leave your questions and comments below, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna keep coming at you with some good stuff.